The golf world is still buzzing, and it's not just about the trophy. Wyndham Clark just won his second U.S. Open title in 4 years, holding off a charging Sam Burns by a single shot at Shinnecock Hills. He walked away with $4.5 million and 750 FedExCup points. But the victory was anything but easy. The New York crowd was hostile. They booed his bad shots. They cheered his mistakes. One fan was even ejected for shouting, "Don't choke, Wyndham." The gallery was desperate to see Scottie Scheffler complete the career Grand Slam, and they made sure Clark knew exactly where their loyalties lay. Clark admitted after the round, "Man, they definitely didn't want me to win." But through all the noise, the pressure, and the hate, one person stood firmly by his side: Emily Tanner. Clark's girlfriend, the woman he calls his good luck charm, was in the galleries every step of the way. She walked the fairways, cheered every putt, and was waiting for him on the 18th green with open arms when he finally sealed the victory. And then, she fired back at the haters. In an Instagram story moments after the win, Tanner posted a photo of Clark holding the U.S. Open trophy with a simple, defiant caption: "My winner." It was subtle, it was confident, and it sent a clear message to everyone who doubted him: you lost. He won. Deal with it. But Tanner didn't stop there. When Clark won the CJ Cup Byron Nelson in May, she wrote, "I couldn't be more proud of you, my cutie cowboy red heart trophy." And after the U.S. Open triumph, she posted an even bolder Instagram caption that silenced the critics once and for all: "The most deserving. You did it." So who is Emily Tanner? And why is she suddenly the most talked about WAG in golf? How did she become Clark's secret weapon? And what did she really mean by her bold message? Buckle up, because we're breaking it all down: the victory, the hate, the love story, and the bold message that's got everyone talking. Because when Emily Tanner speaks, the haters listen. Wyndham Clark's path to the 2026 U.S. Open title was anything but smooth. He entered the final round with a 6-shot lead, the largest 54-hole lead in a U.S. Open in 15 years. But Shinnecock Hills is one of golf's toughest tests, and Clark's lead evaporated almost instantly. By the 5th hole, his lead was down to a single shot. The stress was relentless. The crowd was hostile, and Clark was fighting not just against the course, but against the entire gallery. The crowd was against him. The New York crowd was desperate to see Scottie Scheffler complete the career Grand Slam. Scheffler, the world number 1, was playing his first U.S. Open since 2022. The fans wanted history. They wanted a storybook ending. Clark was just in the way. On the 4th tee, a fan shouted, "Don't choke, Wyndham," and was promptly ejected. On the par 3 7th, Clark's tee shot rolled into a bunker, and the crowd cheered. It was the kind of hostile environment that could break even the toughest competitor. Clark's turning point. Clark found his nerve on the par 5 16th. After a terrible drive that left him in the gnarly fescue, he gouged it out, narrowly cleared a bunker, and then rolled in a 30-foot birdie putt that gave him a 2-shot lead with 2 holes to play. It was a signature moment, and the crowd had no choice but to acknowledge it. He finished with a 3 over 73, the highest final round for a U.S. Open champion since Graham McDowell's 74 at Pebble Beach in 2010. But the win was his, for under 276, 1 shot ahead of Sam Burns. Clark's post-victory message. Clark's victory speech was humble and heartfelt. "New York didn't really like me. I love you guys. But I get it. Some of it's self-deserved. I did some unfortunate things last year that I really regret, and I've been sorry multiple times, and I'm still sorry, so hopefully I can win you guys over eventually." In a social media statement the next day, he reflected on the journey. "This game can be incredibly humbling. It doesn't owe you anything, and sometimes the only thing you can do is keep showing up and trust that the work will eventually pay off. The setbacks, the doubts, and the hard days all make this moment that much sweeter." For Clark, the 2026 U.S. Open wasn't just a victory, it was redemption. Every champion needs a support system. For Wyndham Clark, that support system includes Emily Tanner. The basics. Tanner, 31, is a Metro Detroit native and a graduate of Michigan State University, where she earned a bachelor's degree in public health in 2017. She built a career as a model and social media influencer, amassing more than 730,000 followers on Instagram. She is also the co-founder of Over Social Agency, a California-based marketing and influencer company focused on beauty, fashion, health, and wellness. She's worked with major brands including Celsius, Revolve, and Manscaped. From healthcare to influencer, Tanner's path to influencer stardom was unconventional. She started as a nursing assistant and patient care assistant at Warren Health Academy while in college. But a chance encounter changed everything. During college, a photographer told her she had a good look, leading to her first modeling shoot. That moment opened the door to what would become a full-time career in the digital sphere. The good luck charm label. Clark and Tanner officially went public with their relationship during Masters Week in April 2026. Tanner caddied for Clark during the traditional par 3 contest at Augusta National, wearing a white jumpsuit with his name on the back. Clark sealed the moment with a heartfelt Instagram caption calling her his good luck charm. Fellow golf WAG Jenna Sims, Brooks Koepka's wife, even chimed in with a playful hard launch. Comment: has the good luck worked? Since going public, Clark's game has been on fire. He ended a winless drought at the CJ Cup Byron Nelson in May, followed up with a third-place finish at the Memorial, and then won the U.S. Open. The timing has led many fans to refer to Tanner as Clark's good luck charm, a label she's embraced. Tanner has been vocal in her support of Clark, and she hasn't shied away from addressing the haters. The most deserving. You did it. In an Instagram post shortly after Clark's U.S. Open victory, Tanner shared a photo of Clark holding the trophy with the caption, "The most deserving. You did it." The message was simple but powerful. It was a direct rebuttal to the critics who doubted Clark, who booed him, who wanted Scheffler to win. Tanner was sending a clear message. You can hate him all you want, but he just won the U.S. Open. My whiner. Moments after the victory, Tanner posted a photo of Clark lifting the trophy to her Instagram story with the caption, "My whiner." The playful misspelling felt like a victory lap, a private celebration shared with her followers, but also a public statement that she stood by her man, no matter what the haters said. A pattern of bold support. This wasn't the first time Tanner had been bold in her support. After Clark won the CJ Cup Byron Nelson in May, she wrote, "I couldn't be more proud of you, my cutie cowboy Red Heart trophy." She's been by his side through the highs, and she's been there for the lows too. To understand why Tanner's message is so significant, you need to understand Clark's journey. The Oakmont incident. In 2025, Clark's reputation took a hit. After missing the cut at the U.S. Open at Oakmont Country Club, he smashed a locker in frustration. The incident was widely criticized, and Clark was banned from Oakmont until he paid for damages, donated to charity, and took anger management classes. His world ranking plummeted to number 75 as his game unraveled. He was struggling on and off the course. The comeback. Clark worked with sports psychologist Julie Elian and focused on mental health. He also credited stability off the course, including his relationship with Tanner, as part of his resurgence. He's now building an app called Unlock to help athletes maintain control over their mental health. The 2026 U.S. Open victory. Clark's victory at Shinnecock Hills was a moment of redemption. He acknowledged the haters in his victory speech, and then he won anyway. I get it, they were rooting for Scotty. Grand Slams only happen a few times. He's going to get it. He's the best player in the world. But today it's my day. Clark has also acknowledged the boos. It's pretty rare in a major to have fans boo against your shots or cheer for bad shots. I mean, that was tough, but sometimes being the underdog is nice. Tanner's role. Tanner was with Clark every step of the way. She walked the galleries, cheered for him, and was there to celebrate when it was all over. She's not just a good luck charm. She's a source of stability and support. Clark's career trajectory. Clark is now a two-time U.S. Open champion, and he's back in the top 10 in the official world golf ranking. He's won 2 tournaments in the last month and is playing the best golf of his career. He's also secured exemptions into the other 3 majors through 2036. The sky is the limit. Tanner's rising profile. Tanner's visibility has grown significantly since the relationship went public. Her social media following is booming, and she's becoming a familiar face in tournament galleries. She's also continuing to build her influencer agency. The couple's future. Clark has said Tanner is his good luck charm, and with 2 wins in the last month, it's hard to argue. The couple appears to be serious, and fans are eager to see where their relationship goes. The message to the haters. One thing is clear, Emily Tanner isn't going anywhere. She'll be in the galleries, cheering for Clark and firing back at the critics. Her bold message after the US Open was a warning. You can hate all you want, but he's the champion.